This video is for those who are in medical training, whatever stage of training that you're at. I did my first 2 years of residency in general surgery and then went to do a PhD for a few years. And then after my PhD, I went back to residency. And before I went back to residency, a good friend of mine said, "How are you going to take care of yourself when you go back to residency?" She had seen what it was like for me when I was in studying for my PhD, where I had obviously more control over my time and had a very different lifestyle. And she wanted me to be able to be healthy when I went back to residency. So I want to share what she encouraged me to think about, because I think it's what everyone else should be thinking about too. So one was, how was I going to get enough sleep? Another was, what kind of exercise plan could I come up with that would be feasible for me? And 3 was, how was I going to get healthy food? And 4 was, who was going to take care of my house, because I wasn't going to have time to do it. And to be honest, getting enough sleep is very challenging when you're in medical training, because the work is so much and it will just keep taking up as much time as you give it, which, by the way, continues on after you finish training. So I don't have a great solution for sleep. But for exercise, I did come up with a plan that I thought would work for me, which was basically, if I'm on 6 days and off the 7th, then I can reasonably ask of myself to work out on that 7th day. So not a very ambitious plan, but it was one I could stick to. And then in terms of food, now I'm very lucky that I did residency close to my mom, and I was able to ask her what I thought was a wacky question, which was, could she cook for me? And basically she, without even hesitation, said she would do it. And I'm, again, so lucky that this was able to happen. And so basically she would cook on the weekends and deliver food for me that I would then either freeze or use during the week. And it was life-saving. And the last point is around, how was I going to take care of my house? And so even though I didn't make a lot of money, I mean, I made the same resident salary as everyone else, it really was important for me to hire someone to come clean the house. Because when I had that one day off, I just could not spend it cleaning. Anyway, not to say that your solutions have to be the same as my solutions, but do think about these different things and how you're going to care for yourself. Because if you don't intentionally do that, your career and your training will be the priority and you may end up getting lost.